when the prequel CGI looks better than the sequel CGI. Welcome back, guys. I actually did not plan on making a review for Deep Blue Sea 2 because honestly I don't have much to say. It's just a bad film. Basically I don't like making reviews where I talk about movies where I don't like them or I don't like to bash them. You know, I always try to look for a positive in a film. Deep Blue Sea obviously is a straight to DVD movie or a B movie or a movie that you'll find on like cable TV nowadays, and which I'm pretty sure is going to be airing sometime soon, who knows where, or even on Netflix. But unlike the first Deep Blue Sea, which is one of my guilty pleasures and I actually watched maybe like 3 months ago, that one had a lot going for it. You know, even it wasn't the best movie ever, but it did have a better plot. It had very likable characters. You had Samuel L. Jackson, LL Cool J, Saffron Burrows. You had a pretty likable cast. The plot of this movie is kind of the same. Like in 1999, the movie was about, you know, finding out a way to like, you know, study sharks so they can cure Alzheimer's. In this one, it's like they made the sharks super stronger and smarter, and then they hunt in packs, and they have this little beeper thing where you press it twice and then the sharks kind of stop the attack. It really didn't make sense. Kind of the same thing, you know, you have the same facility underground, explosions going off here and there, the sharks like outsmarting them every time. The kills are kind of fun, I would say, when it does happen, but then again, they're pretty basic in CGI. And the CGI, like I said, you know, for a 2018 movie, it's not the greatest. A lot of the times I feel like this has to be part of the budget because I feel like they use the same hallway for a bunch of different scenes, and I was just a little bit weird, and I was like, couldn't they like at least modify the way that some of these hallways look, because they look pretty similar. There's also this little twist where like the shark had babies, and it kind of reminded me of Piranha, so that really didn't make sense as to how that portion fit into this movie. Were they sharks or were they piranhas? And then unlike the last one, you know, the plot was interesting, and at the same time we have likable characters, and the actual script wasn't terrible. This one, it was pretty bad. You have a bunch of actors, first of all, they aren't doing a great job, especially with the script that they're given. The script is pretty poor. I actually wrote this down because I was just like, wait, what? This is an actual line from the movie, and I quote, "These sharks can suck my ass." I am not making that shit up. Watch the movie, it's in there. But yeah, I feel like I compared Deep Blue Sea 2 too much to the first one. Like they pretty much try to remake it, but it's actually like a very poor remake of the first one. They do pay some homage to the first one, you know, like with similar kills and similar plot points. It's a lot of like basically the same thing over and over again, but they kind of change it up to kind of make it look a little bit different or have like different outcomes with some of the characters. The only thing that's good about this movie, and you know, this is just picking out like the best thing about the film, probably has to be Danielle Sabre, I think that's how you say your name. She was pretty good, and she was probably the only thing that's likable about the entire film. Other than that, I probably would not recommend watching this movie unless you want to have this as a collector's item. I know a lot of people collect Blu-rays, you know, and stuff like this, but personally, I would not recommend watching this, so I'm going to give this one a 1.5 out of 5. You can legit skip this movie or like, you know, skip through it to get to the kills. But basically, if you watch Deep Blue Sea 1 and you like that one, just watch that one again. But yeah, guys, if you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to hit subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at FMO1126. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Share it with some of your friends. And as always, stay tuned.